Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all. Dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey. You gotta turn on, turn on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. I thank God for it. I thank God for all he's done for me, for all the little things that I oftentimes fail to thank him for, that I take for granted for. You know, I was talking the other day to a buddy of mine. We had gotten to this conversation about God, and in the conversation we had narrowed it down, and we were talking about changing the way we are as people. You know, that everybody has to change. You know, nothing stays the same. Everybody changes. And a lot of these changes can be for the good, and a lot of them are they just come with time. You know, sometimes it's aging that changes us. But no matter how old you get, you still have the ability to improve as a person. You may not have the foot speed you used to have. You may not be as agile as you used to be. Your energy level may not be what it used to be. Your desire to do some of the things that you used to do may be gone. The thing that doesn't have to change and will not change is you. You have the ability to continue to grow as a person. Even when Father Time and nature has taken its course, we were talking about everybody can change, and everybody has the right to reinvent themselves as they get older. And I equated it to jumping out of an airplane. You know, there are some people, man, who get to a certain point in their life and they jump from the airplane is now almost a stunt of some kind. It's almost like their life done got out of control. You ever seen somebody jump out of an airplane and the parachute don't open and their life start, and it seems like they start spinning and tumbling and they can't get it together? And I've seen some mid-air rescues before, but then there are times when it hasn't worked. You know, you jump out that airplane and at first it's fun. I've never skydived before, but I would imagine when you first jump out of an airplane that people describe it as a sense of being free. And it's exhilarating when you first jump out the plane. But if you pull that cord and nothing happens, I never happened to me, but I can only imagine the panic that's got to set in, because no matter how fun it was a moment ago, the flying over to one another, the holding hands in the air, the breeze, the descent, the feeling of all of a sudden, if you reach for that cord and it's not there, you're suddenly spinning out of control. And that's what happens in a lot of people's lives. When you first start your life, you jump out the plane, you free, you young, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But then you get to a certain point in your life when you go, okay, I'm going to pull the cord now. And pulling the cord is an important thing, because here's the analogy my friend gave me. He said, man, use your mind like a parachute. It works better when it's open. Well, see, what happens with a lot of people is they in life, they jump out the plane and they having this free fall, and it's fun for now, but they get to a certain point in their life where they got themselves in a situation, or they've had a little bit too much fun, a little bit too long, or, you know, they wasn't open to nothing and they just did what they wanted to do, or they started getting involved with drugs or drinking, or started running with the wrong people. So you jump out the plane, at first you're free falling, it's fun. But then after a minute, man, something happens and they realize, whoa, and they reach for the cord and the cord don't work. Well, now you're in a panic-stricken situation. And my suggestion, and what I've learned from the analogy that my friend shared with me, is that the sooner we can open our mind to God, the sooner we can develop that relationship with him. It's like pulling the cord and opening a parachute. If you open up your mind to God, God is like a parachute. You know, God can slow your descent. God can turn this out of control free fall into a nice ride for you. See, that's what happened to me. I was spinning out of control. I had gotten myself into a point, man, where I wasn't doing real good. Oh, y'all would look at me and think, man, Stevie, man, no, I wasn't doing real good. I had spun out of control. I was in a free fall, and I reached for the cord, but I was so far away, the cord didn't open. Then I went to him and I pulled the cord. When I went to God, I pulled the cord and it opened, and he slowed my descent. And this is what I just believe. I don't believe now that I age as fast as I was aging, because I got that parachute open now. You know, I take better care of myself eating. I work out more now. You know, I'm not out of control. I have a direction now. That wind then got up under that parachute a little bit, you know, and now I'm going, you know, I'm still getting older, you know, so, but the descent is so slow now, I'm able to enjoy the ride. I'm guiding my parachute over. Sometimes we go over to a vacation spot over here. We float back over to but you know, I'm still getting old. I'm still going down, but the descent, because I've opened my mind to God, the parachute has slowed my descent. And now I'm rocking back and forth, but I ain't spinning out of control no more. You know, I'm able to enjoy the view now. You know, when you jump out that plane and you pull that cord and it don't work, you ain't looking at the view no more. You thinking of only one thing. How can I slow this down? Well, now I'm able to enjoy the view. I'm able to see all the beautiful things on the horizon that God has for me. I'm able to see all the beautiful things around me that he's provided for me over these years, because I've slowed my descent. I use my mind like a parachute. It works better when it's open. Open your mind to God, and so you can see the view, so you can slow the descent, so you can stop the out of control free fall that you've been on, that you can get your life together and see everything out on the horizon that God has for you. You know, it turned out to be a very true statement. Your mind if you use it like a parachute, it works better when it's open, y'all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's here again. Another present, another gift has been bestowed upon us, laid at our feet gently, without fanfare. But he just keeps doing it over and over and over again. I'm amazed. And amazed is just not really an adequate word. There are no words to describe what he does for us on a daily basis without even, and some of us overlook it. Don't be one of those. Come on, man. This waking up every day, being given this gift called life. This is tremendous. Another day. Thank you, God. We appreciate it. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend of Nephew Tommy Jr.
Unc, man, we had the draft over the weekend. And, Unc, I just saw something, man, even with the draft. Can you talk about the patience that it takes? How did I just not see God's patience on display this weekend, Unc? I'm saying,
you saw God's patience.
Yeah, because Shedeur went in the 5th round, but the patience when he was expected to go something in the first round.
Yeah, God doesn't require to have patience. Why would he have patience when he controls the timing of it all? So God don't need patience. We need patience. God is patient with us in our not following the laws and commandments, and he's patient with us and waiting on us to line up and come back to him or turn to him. He's patient with us. But I didn't see this as God being patient. I saw a young man who was not arrogant at all, who cried for being a 5th round draft pick, who was grateful, whose family spiritually was raised right. I appreciated the hallelujah dance when he finally got drafted. That's what I saw. I saw somebody who was a football player who was punished, I believe, for being raised the way he was. But how else you want him to be raised? And this label of arrogance, once again, I learned this from Mike Tyson. I have to be arrogant when my confidence bumps up into your insecurity. Now, all of a sudden, my confidence got to be labeled arrogance. And that's unfair. That's unfair. And so this young man said that. Now, I do believe he was chosen. I do believe this was put upon him because he is the perfect person to bear it. Because he has the mental capacity that he's been trained under the tutelage of his father to be able to cope with stuff like this. Because they've been a part of hate for a long time. So when the hate gets magnified on the national level and put on them in their face, he was the perfect person to show what can happen. And now he's going to go play football. And it's going to be great. And the whole time, even after the 2nd round, Deion said, God got this. God got this. Because whatever God's plan is, you just have to trust in his timing. Because it's going to work out different for you. And everybody has a path that they're on. And it's unlike any other path. For this kid to go to 5th, it's for a greater purpose. And I believe that. And so congratulations to Shedeur and the Sanders family. You're about to see something.
All right. All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This broadcast is sponsored by PayPal. I want to take a second to talk to you about something I think is pretty cool. PayPal lets you pay your own way with just a click. PayPal offers people flexibility on how they can pay. Once you click the PayPal button, you can choose from a bunch of payment options, like paying later with PayPal at millions of online stores. Pay in store, pay online, pay overtime. Don't just pay, PayPal. Learn more at paypal.com.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, some of these ladies coming to work and they just not coming in a manner of the way we would like it, And sometimes you got to give them a call. Sometimes you could be too top heavy, if that's the best way to put it. A little too
Have you
top
lost
heavy.
your entire mind?
All right now.
No,
Come
sir.
on, boy.
Yeah.
Don't encourage this, Steve.
Yeah, you're little.
No, I'm not encouraging. I just know we can't stop it.
So this right here is called Mona. You need to fix your appearance. Mona, you need to fix your appearance. Let's go, cat dog, if you would.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mona, please.
This is her.
Hi, how you doing? My name is James over with the corporation. I'm with the corporate wardrobe. You've been with the company for about 8 years now. Am I correct, Mona?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're correct.
Like I said, I'm from corporate wardrobe. Wanted to kind of give you a call. There's been some conversation about it, but wanted to give you a call about your appearance in the office.
Okay.
Okay. Now, your appearance seems to be pretty much intact as far as your clothing is concerned, so it has nothing to do with that.
Okay. Now, first of all, what are my appearance have to do with your corporation?
Well, what's going on, like I said, you've been with Corp for about, what, 8 years now, am I right?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay. And
but you calling me, telling me something about my appearance.
Right,
so
right. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about is that what some of the workers in the office are having a problem with, and what we want to do is get you an actual doctor's appointment, because we want to see about helping you get a breast reduction.
Oh, what? A breast reduction?
Okay, now you. I mean, from my understanding, that your breasts are too large.
Hold up. Now, who is this person? Who is this again?
My name is James. Like I said, I'm with Corporate Wardrobe, and I'm calling you actually pretty much from Human Resources of Corporation.
Okay, now if you ain't calling him about something else concerning what we do here, instead of you calling me, telling me something about giving me a breast reduction, what you need to do is try to dig up some more because what I'm doing up in here, I'm going to wear them. They was on here, and I'm going to wear them. They came out, I wear them for them.
Mona, all we want to do is we want to get you a doctor's appointment so we can help you get your breasts reduced, so you'll feel a lot more comfortable, and the people in the office will be a lot more comfortable. Okay?
Man, I'm not. You ain't finna do a thing. You ain't finna come in and tell me some. But what y'all gonna do to me? What you talking about? I've been with this business for almost 8 years, and I ain't never had no problem with nobody telling me something about my friend. So what you need to do is find out who's going around here making these rumors. And first of all, I'm going to dig up, because maybe one of these up in here talking about me and, jealous because I'm on top of my and they jealous of me because I'm on mine, and they around here got a problem with my breast.
Look, ma'am, my job is to get your breasts reduced. I got to bring them down.
My is big, too. Can you reduce that?
Excuse me?
My is big. Can you reduce that?
Ma'am, listen, I got to get your breasts down to it. I got to get it down. I got to bring them down.
You ain't going to do a thing. What you going to get down is your that's what you going to get down. And what
ma'am,
you
listen.
do is stop worrying about my breast. So you and whoever calling you or telling you something about what I'm doing at this, tell them I said to kiss my so what I need to do, I'm going to do me. So if they don't like that, then hey, holler at them, because I'm going to find whoever doing it. Because they jealous, I'm a bad they don't understand it. And the mans come in and what? Whoop, whoop. They come to who? They come to my desk. Ask for who? They ask for me.
Mona, I understand that, but what I'm saying is your breasts are a distraction in the office, and I got to get your breasts brought down.
First of all, whoever you are, you might need to come see so you can sit your in the front of my desk and see how it looks. You might want to come back and bring out your crew.
Mona, I can't. I don't want to come sit at your desk and see your I got to get you to a doctor and get your breasts reduced. Now, when do you want an appointment?
I ain't going to see no.
You're going to a doctor, Mona. You're going to a doctor.
You bring your over here, because I ain't going to no doctor. What you talking about, the doctor, whoever you trying me to go see, I ain't trying to hear. You hear? Please don't Mona, so what I'm going to do is...
They said you would act like this, Mona. They said you would react just this way. This is what the people in the office are talking about.
I don't give a what they... I've been in this company for almost 8 years. I ain't never had nobody calling me telling me some about my breast. What you need to do, first of all, you need to come in and see me, because you might like what you see. Because I'm a big, bad, bold, beautiful woman. You better hear me. Here, what is your name and what's your name?
Why do you need my name?
I need your name, because I ain't never had somebody call my job and tell me some about my breast. I need to know your name, because I'm going to get some lawyer in this, because I don't play this here. I don't play that. So whoever you is in your carpet or whoever calling me about my breast, I don't play that. I need your name. I really do, because if you don't, I'm going to find out who this is.
Do you want to know my name? Do you want to know my name?
I want to know your name. Hell yeah, I want to know your name. What is it?
Are you listening?
What is it?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
You. What is her breast bigger than mine? You know I got a limp. Man, y'all need to quit, boy. You gonna make me go, okay.
You alright?
I'm alright. Woo, I can't believe it. Seeing her breast bigger than mine, and then she got a limp. I listen to this show every morning, and I just can't believe I got it. I'm gonna get that. She did it. She got me. You know, she got me, but I'm gonna catch her limp. I'm gonna catch her walking. It's okay. I'm gonna get her.
All right, baby. I got one more thing for you, baby. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
Baby, you already know that one and only Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey, Tommy, guess what? Since you play on this here phone, I just want to let you know I'm a size 16 with a low cut. Are you still with it or what?
Oh, they done woke stupid up this morning. I'll be back in an hour. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This broadcast is sponsored by PayPal. I want to take a second to talk to you about something I think is pretty cool. PayPal lets you pay your own way with just a click. PayPal offers people flexibility on how they can pay. Once you click the PayPal button, you can choose from a bunch of payment options, like paying later with PayPal at millions of online stores. Pay in store, pay online, pay overtime. Don't just pay, PayPal. Learn more at paypal.com.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Diddy's latest legal developments. The NFL is investigating Shedeur Sanders' prank phone call. And Carla has music news about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. All right, this is from Shelley in Ridgeland. Shelley writes, my son is a ladies' man, and I have had too many young ladies tell me that he ghosts them after sex. I've told him to stop bringing them to meet me because it gives the wrong impression. He's a junior in college now, so is he too far gone?
Yeah, he out there right now. But the lesson is coming. The lesson is coming. See, he uses them to bring them to meet you. That's one of his ploys to get them hooked a little bit deeper. Then he ghosts them. It's a really stupid technique that your son is applying here because it's going to backfire. So it's nothing you can tell him, but the life gonna teach it to him because women are not dumb. And somebody gonna flip the script on homeboy. So that old not coming to meet you, he bring him to meet you so he can get him hooked in tighter. Yeah. Then he ghosts him. Okay.
All right. Wow. Boomerang with Eddie Murphy was all about. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's see how long this works.
Thank you, CLO. Coming up next is Irma in Indianapolis. Irma says, CLO, you've been married for too long and you're out of the loop on what's going on. I'm your age and I have multiple sexual partners and enjoy dating and having choices. Is it wrong to date multiple people because you can't do it anymore? She said
because you, CLO.
No, I mean, hey, lady, you can do what you want to do. Knock yourself out. But I'm going to tell you something right now, though. I don't know a whole lot of people buying used tires.
Expound. What does that mean, please?
Well, you can keep letting everybody drive you if you want to. At one point in time, you're going to want to get bought. And I don't know a lot of people buying used tires. So you can go, I can be old fashioned or what I'm going to do, and I'm just a little bit more traditional. But it's not going to work out for you, ma'am. I'm sorry. In the words of Slick Harvey, my daddy, you can't do what I do and still be a lady. So go ahead. You can date all the men you want, have all the choices you want. You can knock yourself out. Make that your choice. But when you get tired of it and you ready to settle down, and you will, and you gonna want somebody to take care of you, hard to get somebody to take care of you that was only there to do you.
Oh. She's your age, Steve. You do know that, right?
Irma.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know,
Irma.
lady, you don't,
Yes,
first of
Irma.
all, very few
Ride
people
around.
get married anymore named Irma.
You know what?
Yeah, it's just,
That is not
since we
true.
being ugly towards each other.
Irma getting it in.
She's like, you're judging her, Steve. That's what
I
you're
ain't
saying.
judging her. She judged me. She told me. She wrote me. I didn't write. I don't even know her.
You don't
She
know
could have
her?
just been living. She could have just been living her best life. But you gonna write to CLO and tell me I'm out of touch and all that? I'm gonna just be out of touch.
Yeah. She says she's.
But in a
she
minute, you're
enjoys
gonna get
dating.
tired of getting touched.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Riding around and we
I
get-
guess you all will agree to disagree on this one. All right, moving on to Arisha in Miami. Arisha writes, I'm 36 years old and I have 6 children. I had 2 kids before marriage and my late husband and I had 4 more. It has been 2 years since he died and I would like to remarry one day. Should I tell a man that I have 6 kids up front or wait a while?
Either way, it's gonna be shocking.
That's a big
I
no.
don't care what day you tell him that. You can tell it to him on the first day, or you can tell him after the first time y'all intimate.
By the way,
Tell him before that wedding, though.
yeah,
Hey, I hope you enjoyed it.
yeah, how would you say that? Yeah.
You know, hope you enjoy. Was it good for you? You know, I got 6 babies.
Just segue right on into it after that.
And they young too, cause she 36.
Yeah, she's 36. Yeah.
Oldest one probably 18. It's cool, you know. I mean, you know, it can happen. People find love any place. I don't want to be discouraging to you, but when you tell them, really ain't important.
Okay,
It's
so she could
how
tell
they
on
gonna
the first
handle the
date.
news. It don't, Shirley, it don't matter when you tell them.
Okay.
It's how they gonna handle the news.
They gonna sound just like Kevin Hart when he was with Don Cheadle.
Can't say it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That is classic, isn't it? All
I
right.
ain't say
So,
it like that. I ain't say it like that.
so CLO, you're saying it doesn't matter when she tells them. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Last one, Steve. This is from Fleming in Bethesda. Fleming writes, my wife thinks she won't have to work after our baby is born. I told her that's impossible because childcare is expensive. She said she's asked her family to help us and it's all figured out. What can I do to keep her from quitting her good job? That's what the husband wants to know. Fleming.
I can't help you, brother. I can't help you. Can't help you. I have no
why not?
advice. I mean, I have no advice for you. I don't know how to get a woman to quit her job after she done had a baby. I've never had a baby. It looks pretty taxing to me. It looks like, looks pretty grueling to me. So keep working. Get on back out there. Get on your job. You ain't did nothing but had a baby. I don't really know how you going to breach
Don't
this
say
subject,
that.
brother, but
Yeah.
she wants to stay home and be a
A
housewife.
stay-at-home mom. Yeah.
He might
Or, dog, you could just
Could what?
just go on and be the provider that you signed up to be.
There's that. But he's saying it's impossible because childcare is so expensive. He is thinking about the money for sure.
Well,
He's
he
making
said it's
extra
impossible,
money, and it goes
and it's
down.
not impossible. People do it all the time. There are people doing it on one household incomes all over the world. It is doable. I admit it's expensive.
Yeah.
You're saying it's impossible. You know, you went into this marriage thinking it was a 2 equal endeavor, 2 household income. And now she don't want to go back to work. She wants to take care of the baby. So it's about priorities. So, good luck, man. I got nothing for you.
That's all you got.
I mean, I'm the only one working in my house. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to get them. I don't know how to get nobody to go get a job. Tommy the only one working his house. I don't know how to. You can't. I don't know how to do
Get
that.
another job.
Bro.
Okay.
That's what he said. That's what she was saying.
I'm going to become an Uber driver. My wife trying to retire, and we just got a dog.
So what?
She don't want to work no more.
become a
Baby, you're just saying it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You gonna become an Uber driver?
Yeah, I got to pick up another job. I got to provide.
That ain't
Okay.
gonna work, Jimmy.
All right.
You can't have that heat on hot and people in there sweating with you.
Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A video was posted to social media on Friday of Shedeur Sanders receiving a prank call during his live stream from someone claiming to be New Orleans Saints general manager Mickey Loomis. The caller and another person in on the prank told Shedeur, quote, "You're going to have to wait a little longer, man." That's according to U.S. Sports News. A confused Shedeur didn't know what to make of the situation, given the number that was called, which was one he got just days before the draft and was only given to NFL personnel and no one else. Turns out the prankster was not you, Tommy, this time, but it was Jax Ulbrich, the son of Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich. The 21-year-old Ulbrich apologized to Shedeur Sanders in an Instagram post, calling his actions completely inexcusable, embarrassing, and shameful. It's not known if Coach Ulbrich will face any disciplinary action from the league, but the Falcons already announced that he won't be punished by them for his son's actions after it was discovered that Jax got Shedeur's phone number from his dad's iPad while visiting. Now, a lot of people are upset about this. They don't think, that he should just skate by with an apology.
Well, what can they do to the kid? They can't
That's
do
where
nothing
that
to the
whoopings
kid.
come from. That's what we got to get back to that.
No, he ruined that moment for his for Shedeur. That was very
But
selfish.
That's why people
and horrible. That was horrible.
You think everything funny. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this prank. I got my dad's number. I'm going to call him and tell him you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Well, okay, cool. On site, though. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with that term.
But King of Pranks, not a good prank.
This was totally out of line.
Also, you do have a line that you can't cross.
If you're not a certified prankster, and this is not what you do for a living, you should not be jumping into this. No,
stay in
you're
your
out of line. Stay in your lane.
Certified.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What, Steve? What?
That's interesting.
His take on it, the King of Pranks is
the certification is what I'm certified.
Let that
That you can
marinate.
actually go somewhere and get certified.
Them out.
Prank school.
Like he a doctor certified.
They have a
board
graduation time.
Prankster
Yes,
University.
all that. It's certification, man. All of that.
Man, if you got certified to prank,
Yeah, but people are mad about it. They want something.
We got a prank union and everything, man. We got all that.
Goodness.
what?
Yeah, and that young man is not in it. He's not a part of the group.
He's a rookie. He's an amateur.
All right. But anyway, congratulations to Shedeur Sanders. He did get picked finally. Yeah, in the fifth
Browns,
round.
the
Going to the
Browns.
Cleveland Browns, Steve.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. In other entertainment news, we're getting more and more information on the new details on the types of questions included in the questionnaire for potential jurors in the Diddy trial. An earlier draft included questions around the documentaries about Diddy people have seen. There are still questions around TV viewing habits. The latest version asks prospective jurors about what shows they watch and whether those include Law and Order, CSI, and other police dramas. It also it also inquires
48 hours.
It also inquires about their opinions regarding wealthy individuals and whether they have an opinion about the hip-hop/rap music industry or artists in that genre. Jury selection is set to begin on May 5th.
I like well-off people.
That's what you would answer if you were.
I'm being answering all these things. I think hip-hop is a very well thought of genre that's created more millionaires, but I personally prefer R&B. Any more questions?
So you do like wealthy individuals. You answered that. Yeah. What about artists in the rap and hip hop genre, period?
I like a lot of them. Some of them don't have the talent to be there, and I don't know how they made it. But for the most part, there are some incredibly talented people there.
Are they asking any baby oil questions? I mean, these are things we need to know.
But that hasn't come up just yet. Law and Order, SVU, though. Another 48 hours. You know, Steve watches all those kinds of stuff.
I watch 48 hours. I'm going to continue to watch that. Nothing in this trial comes, because he's not here for murder, so all of the cases in 48 hours involve murder. So
all right.
I'm perfectly fine. But I'm very aware of DNA. Do you have any?
Well, again, jury selection is set to begin May 5th with opening arguments scheduled for a week later. In addition, the judges ruled that the 2016 hotel security video of Diddy physically assaulting Cassie, that will be shown to the jury. Diddy pleaded not guilty to 5 felony counts, including racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. If convicted, he could spend life in prison.
Once you show the video,
the judge has ruled the jury can see that video.
Yep.
But you know, I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I'm hearing that they actually have a case, because you've got to prove that it wasn't consensual. His problem is the racketeering charge, flying people across the state line, that type of stuff. But if you're a sex worker and you volunteered and you came over, they saying a lot of stuff about this case. I don't know, man. I was so caught up in the draft. I don't really.
Should this one be televised on? Should this be public for everybody to see?
I don't think they are. Just like the R. Kelly case. But I think, you know what, though? I think he's going to be glad when May 5th get here so he can get out that jail.
Oh, yeah.
Just to come to court every day.
Yeah, you could sit up in there for a long time.
That's in jury selection.
That's the silver lining.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's just most of the information you're going to be hearing is not good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, Pastor T.D. Jakes is stepping down as lead pastor of the Potter's House. We're going to talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This broadcast is sponsored by PayPal. I want to take a second to talk to you about something I think is pretty cool. PayPal lets you pay your own way with just a click. PayPal offers people flexibility on how they can pay. Once you click the PayPal button, you can choose from a bunch of payment options, like paying later with PayPal at millions of online stores. Pay in store, pay online, pay overtime. Don't just pay, PayPal. Learn more at paypal.com.
Pastor T.D. Jakes is stepping down as lead pastor at his Dallas megachurch, the Potter's House. Bishop T.D. Jakes, who founded the Potter's House in Dallas back in 1996, informed members this past Sunday that his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, and his son-in-law, Teray Roberts, will assume senior pastor roles. Bishop released a statement that read in
Be careful. They're going to be on you about that, leaving stuff for your kids. Here we go.
Oh, right.
Yeah. His statement read in part, quote, "For nearly 50 years, I've had the honor of connecting with and serving the local and global community as a pastor, global faith leader, and unwavering truth teller. As I enter my 50th year in the public spotlight, I recognize the urgent need to address more challenges of our time, particularly the looming threat of a disappearing middle class, social unrest, and closing opportunity gaps." Bishop Jakes added that he will not stop being a minister, but it's time to allow the next generation to lead the Potter's House in the future. Bishop Jakes did not talk about the recent health scare he had back in November in his statement. So there you go. So he's stepping down.
We need him.
I mean, I'm cool with
50
that,
years.
you know? That's a long time doing anything. Everybody else retired.
And you hate to see
You don't want to
Incredible
do it till you run yourself in the ground. You know, it's been an incredible run, man.
Yeah. And he said
One of
he'd
the
still
greatest
be a
to do
minister.
it. One of
He'd
the
still be
greatest
a
to do it.
Yeah.
He
He's
can
just
preach.
Oh, yeah.
The
He can
lights
break
out.
it all the way down.
Yes.
That's what
You will understand it. Yes.
We're gonna miss him.
Yeah.
There's some other pastors need to step down. We don't need him to leave. Pastor Euless Thurman can retire. We tired of him. He can go.
Who is that, Junior?
The pastor of my grandmother's church, he been there 57 years. He should leave.
Pastor anniversary.
He
Be the last.
ain't had a word. I ain't heard a word from him in 30 years. I was 20 the last time he meant something to me. Cause you know he older now. He got medical issues setting in. Amnesia is one. The word, he forgot it. God said, "Get on down there." Y'all with me, saints? No, not. We need TD Jakes. Pastor Thurman can go.
Thurman.
But your grandmother will be sad.
Yeah, you know, when we take a communion and you drop your juice.
Anything else?
Yeah. You know, when you don't know the Lord's name, go on, sit down.
What do you mean?
And him upstairs said, what's his name?
Him upstairs. Hey, Jerry, he
man
turned
we
around
read
to the
about.
deacon. He turned around to the deacon. What his name?
I'm with you on that one, Junior Dan.
Jesus.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour. There is a snacking recession, and we'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, due to high prices, consumers are cutting back on buying snacks. This is terrible news. PepsiCo, which manufactures Frito-Lay, Doritos, and Cheetos, report that Americans they're cutting back on junk food. They really are. Salty, savory snacks, all of that. They're cutting back on them. Other financial experts say consumers are scared to spend due to Trump's tariffs, and they're afraid of a possible recession. Plus, snack foods are just too expensive right now. They're too expensive. So here's a question. What are some of your favorite snacks of all time, and what food item, no matter what the price, could you not give up on? So favorite snack.
Favorite snacks?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I love some Lay's potato chips. Just
the lemon. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you
like
the plain.
lemon.
Oh,
yeah, I like
lemon.
just a classic plain with a sandwich. That's some good eating right there.
Nah, I don't really.
You like snacks?
Of course I do. My snack is ice cream. I don't give them how high I get. You can put it right up there with them eggs if you want to.
Well, it's up there.
Yeah.
It's getting there. So no matter how expensive ice cream gets, you will always buy ice cream.
He's rich, Carla. Yes.
I'm not affected by these snack prices that y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But
I haven't been to the store. I don't know what a snack costs.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was in the store, a bag of chips was 25 cents.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Junior, what's your favorite snack?
Honey buns. I don't care how high they get.
Oh, yeah,
honey
that's
bun.
right.
You still eat honey
You
buns?
eat honey buns, dog?
Jesus.
Honey buns.
Really?
Do you put them in the
That's a lot of
microwave?
sugar.
You
Yeah, I
put
put
them
them in the microwave. Yeah, 10 seconds.
Get it warm, huh?
10 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
What, with a
Honey
glass of
bun,
milk?
dog.
He still eats them. I've
What
seen
you eat
them.
with
I
it,
love
Junior?
honey bun.
What you eat with it?
The bun. That's it. I don't need nothing with it. Microwave 10 seconds. Open that wrapper and pull it out. It's good. It's
It's so good.
Oh, you microwave it
Not
in
a-
the plastic?
in the plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
That's what the
I
You
didn't
can't
know.
touch a
I
honey
don't
bun
eat- I
outside
don't
of
eat
plastic.
honey
It's
bun.
hot.
But you lose too much icing on the wrapper.
Uh-oh.
That's why
Come
they
on,
have the one
expert.
with extra icing on it, See, you ain't been in the store. Come into the store with us.
What are you talking about? Extra icing?
You have
You say-
jumbo honey buns, and then you got ones that say extra icing on it. You get the one with the extra icing on it. Y'all be judging me.
You like honey bun?
That'll send me into something, man.
I used to like honey buns.
Extra icing. I never knew that.
Yeah,
just go to the store with you sometime.
It's just some food that don't taste the same no more. I was driving a few years ago down to play golf in my Sprinter and stopped at a gas station. I was buying some lotto tickets. I saw a moon pie. I said, God, dog, I love these things. I bought that moon pie and bit into that thing. I went, what the hell was I eating? That like doggone moon pie had lost all its pie appeal.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to figure out why they call it pie.
Like, I used to love Twinkies. I haven't had one in years because the last time I had one, it tasted like just biting into a sugar cube. Just a sugar cube.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah.
It's not
our taste buds change.
Yeah, Hostess said that their prices, they're saying that people buying those kind of snacks have gone down too, along with Frito-Lay. So
I used to eat them white powder donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember
you
that?
Finish your mouth is just white when you finish with them.
Y'all remember the fried pies, the cherry pie, the apple pie? Do y'all remember those?
Yeah.
3 for 99 cents. Y'all remember those?
That should have been a sign right there.
Of what?
3 for 99 cents.
But that was a bargain back then.
We love that.
It was high back then.
So what's your one snack though, Tommy? You no matter the price.
I changed now. I'm fruits and nuts. I'm cashew nuts. And
he's healthy now.
Strawberry.
Yeah, healthy snacks.
He always coming up with some bullshit answer. I'm fruits and nuts now. You a lie. Everybody still eats some crap. It make me sick. I'm just
all right, the healthy snack man is coming up next.
Healthy prank coming up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, my husband thinks every man wants me. All right, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
All right, Shirley, I'm a limo driver on this one. I am a limo driver. And we're going to call this man and let him know that your wife is in the limo. Let's go, cat dog, if you would.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Rob. Robert?
Yeah,
Rob?
what's happening? This Robert. What's up, boss?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, listen, man. My name's Phil, dog. I know you through some other people. Your brother's right?
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, what's happening?
Listen, man, I'm calling you because there's something going on.
Hold on. First of all, everything all right with my brother, right? Ain't no trouble, is it?
No.
Okay.
Straight, man. Listen, though, you married to right?
Yeah, that's my wife, boss.
Okay. Well, see, man, what I'm trying to...
Look, man. Spit it out. What's happening, boss?
Listen, what I'm trying to explain to you, once again, my name's Phil.
Okay.
Part-time, I drive limos, and I'm actually driving right now.
Okay.
But,
okay, what's up?
Well, I had seen your wife. I knew you was little brother. I was like, okay, this right here ain't cool.
Hold on, boss. What? You seen my wife? What you mean, my wife? How you know? What you talking about?
Okay, Rob, let me ask you, is your wife there right now?
Nah, boss. My wife been gone, man. She was out with her sister and her homegirls, man. They been gone. What you trying to get at, man? What's my brother?
Okay, bro. Listen. Okay, hey, I understand. Just listen to me, man. Listen. Hey, man, I done been dogged out a many times by some ladies. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to see brothers get done wrong. I don't like
wrong.
it.
Where are you coming from, dog? Listen, dog. You need to go ahead and spit out all this rambling and
Okay, listen, man.
I need to get to the point.
I drive limousine. And what I'm trying to say to you is...
What you trying to say, man? Spit it out.
Your wife is in the back of the limousine I'm driving right now.
She in the back, so what? What, the girls out and like that? What?
No, man. If it was a bunch of girls out, I wouldn't even be calling you, bro. Your wife is in the back of this limousine with a man.
What the man? What the man? Oh my God! Hey, Junior, y'all step out. Hey, y'all step out of the room for a minute, man. Step out of the room for a minute. Step out of the room. Just hold on, boss. Step out of the room for a minute, man. Step out of the room. Hello, Sid.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. You need to come correct, man, because this ain't no matter right here, dog. You saying that my wife, you got my wife in the back of the limousine you driving. Man. What she got on, dog? What she got on? What color it is that she got on?
A black dress with white lines in it.
What the where you at, man?
I'm trying. Hey, Rob. I'm trying to make sure I got the right person.
Okay, look.
Is that what she had on?
You know my brother. You ain't got that accomplished, and you saying that you got my wife wearing what she out the house with, talking about this look cute. I wouldn't study this look cute. And you saying he in the back of your car? Where you driving at, dog? Where you driving at, man? That's all I need to know, dog. You need to have that. Whoever it is, who the dog? Who the man?
Okay, dog. Listen, man. Well, I'm trying to say this to you. See, dog, I've been on this road here myself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, dog, just tell me this, man.
Brother, reach out to you, man.
It's the broad that's sitting in the back. Do she got the curls coming down on the side? That's all I need to know. Do she got the curls that's dangling on the side?
Yeah.
I ain't hear you, boss. I ain't hear you. Speak up, man.
I said, yeah, man. I can't talk loud, man. They in the back.
Hey, look, all this man. You calling me, dog, and this some serious You gonna call and you try to make it straight, right? So you bring it on over to where I'm at, boss.
Dog, I can't do that, man. I can't bring them over.
You can't do that, dog.
You gonna act crazy, Rob. You gonna act crazy, man. I'm telling you.
See, whatever you lady, look, dog. You call me, put her on the phone. That. Put her on the phone.
I can't.
Get a phone to her, dog. Get a phone. Or better yet, you need to drive that where I'm at, boss. Drive that where I'm at, boss, because this gonna be hammered right now. I just got it's another year. I said I want to go back to my old.
Hey, hold up. Damn, they kissing.
Man, I can't hear you, dog. You listen. All this whispering, you either need to stop this car and say you need to or some. Stand outside the car and tell me where the hell you at. I can come meet you wherever the hell you at, dog. Or you need to bust that around and tell her that you got to take a detour or some dog, because this is real.
Okay, hey, dog, you got to calm down, man.
Oh, dog, you don't even know me, man. You ain't mess with the wrong dog. So listen, boss, here's the thing, boss. Look, I'm either going to find out what limousine service or whatever you drive, and I'm going to find your or you're going to have to come find me, dog. You done mess with the wrong one. Put her on the phone, boss. Put her on the phone.
Hey, dog.
Hey, put on the phone, man. I ain't got time to be. Hey, look. Hey, you help me out. Appreciate the call, man. Put her on the phone, man.
Wait, Rob.
What's up, man?
Okay, listen.
Man, you think this a game? Man, I'm finna come find. Hey, dog.
Okay, do you want? I'm gonna give you the address on where they
about, dog.
They finna go.
We don't
listen.
Playing with the wrong, man. We don't have about. Hey,
listen. Dog. All I know is they gonna stop at the hotel for a minute, man, and change clothes.
Hotel? What the Dog, this is playing. Hey, look. Hey, where you at right now, dog? You in I'm on my way. What hotel, dog?
Oh, come on, man. Don't act like that.
Where's she at? Where you at,
dog?
Don't
act like that, man.
Hey, look, you got one more time to be trying to tell me how to act.
Okay. I'm finna tell you, man, but listen to me. I want to tell you one more thing.
Man, what else? I ain't got time for no more one more thing. The one more thing you need to be telling me is where you at, dog. Where you at, man?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife.
Hell no. Hey, man. Man. What the? Nephew Tommy.
This is Nephew Tommy in the flesh, baby.
Man, am I on the radio? Man. God, my bad for the cussing, dog. My bad, man. You got me, man. Golly.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. Before we go, Rob, what is, man, the baddest radio show?
Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show with Nephew Tommy's crazy.
Somebody say something. Somebody say something.
What is there to say?
You play too much. We say that every day.
Yes. King of pranks. I don't know what.
Say it. This is how you prank somebody and you don't get in trouble. You understand? You got to know how to do your pranks. You got to be certified, classified. You got to go through all these classes and get clearance and for people to know, oh, okay, it's cool. It's Tommy. Tommy can call Shedeur. Tommy can call Dion. I could do those kind of pranks if I wanted to. That was not the time to be doing a prank call. You got to understand when is the time, okay? And a lot of people don't know where the line is, how to go over the line, come back and tap dance on the line. You got to know these kind of things.
You better teach this class.
You just learned today, Tommy, they pass out certifications for what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, he told us that. Yeah,
no, Steve didn't know.
Certification.
I ain't but a few. When I go to these
nobody
prank meetings,
knew that.
when I go to these prank meetings, it ain't
What,
a lot of
Steve?
people there.
What,
Ain't
Steve?
nobody know this, that you could get certified for
at all.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of certification, but it's,
Only the top tier.
Yeah, only top tier. We're probably going to have, I don't know if we're going to have a conference this year or not. We talked about
You have a conference?
The conference?
Yeah, we talked about having the prank conference this year, but I don't know. They want me to be the keynote speaker at the prank conference.
Wow. Yeah.
There's only
Like the
about
guy
4 or 5 certified pranksters, though.
Oh, like
Yeah,
the young guys that pranked Shedeur.
Oh, they won't even get to sign up. They won't even. No, they don't get.
They
to come.
banned for life. You got
because you don't know the rules. You don't know the rules. No.
You need to teach a class, Tommy.
Yeah,
Prank class.
I'm teaching a class. Ricky Snyder, Roy Wood Jr. These are all certified people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have learned
Well, thank
so
you,
much.
nephew. Yeah. Coming up next, my strawberry letter for today. My husband thinks every man wants me. That is the subject. We'll get into it right after this.
What are you looking at you for? What are you looking at you for?
You've heard us talk about the benefits of Globe Life insurance. Globe Life has been protecting families for generations. Globe Life is easy to buy with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be writing you we could be reading your letter live. Not we're writing you. No, we could be reading your letter.
You want to start over?
Live on the air. Write myself. Live on the air. So write us, please. Come on, Tommy.
All right. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Thank you. Subject. My husband thinks every man wants me. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband is a very jealous man, and I lost a big client because of him. He thinks I flaunt my assets too much wherever I go. I still have my 21-year-old body, and I run all the time to stay in shape. As one of the leading mortgage brokers in our area, I am always competing with the younger women and men. When my husband and I are out, he gets uncomfortable by how men look at me. And for the past 25 years, I've tried to tell him that it's a good thing that I'm still attractive. The biggest issue we always have is how he interferes with my job. The last time is unforgivable. I had a multi-millionaire couple that was interested in buying a multi-use complex. I told my husband about it and how much commission I could make. He Googled the man and started hating on him immediately. The evening of my third meeting with my millionaire client, I told my husband where I would be, but I did not mention that the man's wife wasn't joining us. They had seen the space already, so he wanted to give me an offer. But guess who popped up? My husband. As soon as we were seated, he scooted into the booth next to me. He greeted my client and made a comment about it being a romantic business meeting because the lights were dim. My client knew what was going on, and he let my husband know it was strictly business and he was welcome to stay. My husband got offended by my client giving him permission to be there. As a result, I lost the business and my husband looks like Boo Boo the Fool. My husband said that I don't know how men think. Am I missing something here, or is his jealousy justified? No, none of this is justified. Your husband is simply out of line. I mean, this is business, and he blew it for you, which means he blew it for the family. I mean, yes, he is jealous and controlling. And how is it your fault that you still have a nice body and you look good? I mean, what's wrong with taking care of yourself? I would think that it would help in your business, help with your image, help make your profession, you look good in your profession, all of that. It's a very competitive field, as you mentioned, with a lot of money to be made. Your husband is not being supportive. I mean, sliding in the booth with you when you're on a business meeting, he's blocking and he's losing major money because of it. You're losing major money. Your husband and his jealousy are going to be your downfall if you keep letting this happen. It's affecting your job and your marriage because you're sick of it. You guys need some counseling. That's what I recommend for you. Some therapy for any of this to work. And I suggest you do it immediately. If your man won't go to therapy with you, I just think you should go because this is a major problem. Steve?
What's she gonna go to therapy for if he don't go? She ain't got the problem. He do.
Yeah, but she still, yeah.
You going to therapy by yourself, that ain't gonna fix nothing.
It'll fix how she reacts and how she deals with it and how she feels about herself in these situations.
Well, this is the problem that we left out that we're not looking at. The subject is my husband thinks every man wants me. Okay. My husband is a very jealous man. And this letter is about her losing a big client because of him. The reason, though, is in line number 2. He thinks I flaunt my assets. He thinks I flaunt my assets too much wherever I go. Now, here's the problem. See, ain't nobody want to address this right here.
Go ahead.
But she says he thinks she flaunts her assets. What assets are we talking about? Well, let's break the word down. And the key word in here is sets. Because everything you're flaunting has sets.
Not the first syllable.
It's sets. Now, what does a woman have that men are attracted to where she has 2 of them? Well, let's start with the obvious. 2 beautiful eyes. 2 gorgeous lips. 2 nice fingernail sets. Now let's get down to business. You got 2 breasts. Oh, you got 2 nice legs. Everything is assets. And now let's get down to the key. Your butt has 2 parts, left and right.
Really?
Right butt cheek and a left butt cheek. Everything comes in sets. So your husband thinks you flaunt your assets too much wherever I go. Nah, let's get into it deeper. I still got my 21-year-old body, and I run all the time to stay in shape. As one of the league and brokers in our area, I'm competing with younger women and men. So now she's telling you, I'm competing with younger women and men. I got to come out here cracking.
Yeah.
So now that's why she's flaunting her assets, because she still has her 21-year-old body. My husband out, he gets uncomfortable how men look at me for the past 25 years, because you are flaunting your assets. And he's insecure.
Yeah.
When we come back, all of this has come to a head.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, my husband thinks every man wants me. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, my husband thinks every man wants me.
And the reason he thinks this is because you say he's a jealous man. He could be. And the reason for this letter is you lost a big client because of him. But here's the reason. He thinks that the lady saying this, he thinks that I flaunt my assets too much wherever I go. Assets, as I've explained to you, always means comes in twos. Sets. Assets can be eyes, legs, hands. But the assets that draws the most attention when you out in public is you have 2 breasts and 2 butt cheeks. And that's what you are flaunting. You ain't out here batting your eyes. See, when you walk by, don't nobody see your face then, so we don't care about your lips or your eyes. And when we see you coming, them headlights is on. See, so now we got a problem. And she says, I still have my 21-year-old body, and I run all the time to stay in shape because I'm a leading mortgage broker in my area, and I have to compete with the younger men and women. And the way she's competing is flaunting her assets. It's obvious here, but that's okay. You want your wife to still be fly. But she says, when we out, my husband gets uncomfortable how men look at me for the past 25 years. So let's do a little bit of math. If she still got her 21-year-old body, and he been looking at that for 21 years, let's just say she 46. Got it cracking. I tried to tell him it's a good thing that I'm still attractive. You wouldn't have had to told me that, because it is a good thing that you're still attractive. Because once you're not attractive no more, we not gonna be here.
Because men are visual.
And women are too. And if your man becomes unattractive, you ain't gonna like that either. And you shouldn't. I've tried to tell him it's a good thing. Anyway, the biggest issue we have is now he interferes with your job. And this last time is unforgivable. Oh, what did he do? He had a multi-million-dollar couple that was interested in buying a multi-use complex. He Googled the man and started hating on him immediately, cause the man was rich. Your husband got some real insecurities going on. He ain't in shape like he used to be. His hair falling out. He got a little pot belly. He got same old job. You out here possibly making more money than him. I told my husband where I would be, and what I didn't mention to him, that the man's wife wasn't joining us. They had seen the space already, so he wanted to give me an offer. So, guess who popped up? My husband. As soon as we got seated, he scooted in the booth next to me, greeted my client, and made a comment about it being a romantic business meeting because the lights were dim. Could possibly be. I mean, you are very attractive, and you do flaunt your assets. Now, he in this booth with you by yourself. Hubby done jumped in the car and found out where you was at. He probably got track on your car anyway. He found out where you was at, slid into the booth. Now, your client knew what was going on. He let your husband know it was strictly business, and he was welcome to stay. Well, what else he gonna say? I mean, y'all sitting there, he could have made the offer over the phone. He could have made the offer at your office. He could have made the offer anywhere. But this dinner, come on, pimp. I see this right here. Then your husband got offended by he was given permission to stay. As a result, I lost the business, and my husband looked like Boo Boo the Fool. My husband said, I don't know how men think, and you don't. Ladies, if you really knew how we thought,
Meaning what? Like, for example?
It's shocking.
So in this case, how does that apply with the
He saw the assets.
client?
He knows she fine. I'm gonna make an offer, but I ain't gonna bring my wife, and you didn't bring your husband. Now, if you agree to this, you think this whole hour of dinner we just gonna be talking about that building? I promise you he won't. He's not gonna stay on subject. Not sitting across from an attractive woman in a restaurant. We got buttons that automatically click in us. Your husband is right, you don't know men. Am I missing something here, or is his jealousy justified? Well, his jealousy is justified because he's insecure. Now he done messed up your money, and it's unforgivable. Now, even though he slid in the booth and was able to tell the man, I'm here, this looked like a romantic business dinner, because that's what it looked like. Y'all have met at a restaurant that's dimly lit. Y'all in the booth. How you think this man finna sit here and talk about this building for an hour?
So the fact that the man, Steve, the millionaire, didn't give her the money is no longer her client. Is that proof that he wanted more?
Come on now.
I'm asking.
It's crazy. Oh, since your husband like this, ain't no need us doing business. Well, what if you want the building? Get the building.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe if you wanted more than the building, now the husband look like he already gonna be a problem. I can buy the building from somebody else.
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, Shirley, before I get to that, though, I just want to let Jacksonville know Mother's Day is coming. Is on the way. We are coming on Mother's Day to Jacksonville, Florida, to the Terry Theater. Me, Shirley Underwood, Skeet, and A-Train got a show. Go ahead and get your tickets. But let's get into sports, man. Shout out to Cleveland as they swept the Heat. Yep. Man, what kind of game was that last night? I don't even... 138-83. That was it. They didn't even try to stay in playoffs.
Well, they tried.
They tried.
But we wanted it more. I mean, what you talking about? They didn't try. They professional athletes. They tried. Beat by a lot or beat by a little bit, you got beat.
Oh, now we trash talking for Cleveland now. Okay, y'all swept them. Y'all moving on. Y'all moving to the second round. That's y'all got it. Rockets, on the other hand, down 3-1. 109-106 to the Warriors.
It is not over.
3-1.
We're going down. Well, hey, it's not over. It's not over, Junior. Junior, do that again, because you sounded down.
I ain't said we just down 3-1.
You're making me feel
because you are down. Yeah. It's 3-1. What you talking about? He sound down. You down. It's 3-1. Wait, you're playing catch Steph.
That's it. So we'll see what happens with that. But we hope we come back.
Y'all couldn't even beat him without Jimmy Butler. What?
So you saying it's over for us? We ain't saying it's over. It's just 3-1.
Butler played last night.
Yeah, he played. But we didn't beat him the night before. We didn't beat him over the weekend when he didn't play. We didn't beat him then. That's okay.
Hey, we don't need the uns. No, we're not going to do no uns. No, we not.
Well, when you lose and you don't really get to say what the other person do.
Okay. What else you got, Junior?
Yeah. Let's get to this. The Eagles went to the White House yesterday, but guess who was not in attendance?
Say it.
Jalen Hurts said he had scheduling conflicts.
Yeah, he did. Come on, fine quarterback. There you go.
I got to wash my car.
Man, what is for the White House? What's the scheduling conflict?
I'm busy.
What could you possibly be doing to go to the White House? I can't go. I can't. I'm breathing.
I gotta walk my dog.
I can't go. I can't go down there.
He got a lot.
First 48 coming on.
Right?
I cannot go.
Didn't he get a lot of backlash for that, Junior?
I don't know if he got a backlash. He just didn't go. But I tell you one thing. Trump says this is all he know about the Eagles. I endorse the tush push.
Yeah.
What? That's all he know. The Eagles and the tush push. Thank you, President. We appreciate it.
All right, and thank you, Junior. Coming up next, a man on social media needs advice. He says, my girlfriend is tracking me. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Nicole on Steve Harvey FM. Nicole says, my ex and I broke up nearly a year ago, but because we share the same friend group, he's still a regular part of my life. Recently told me he started seeing someone new, and while he was really respectful about how he shared it, it still hit me like a punch in the gut. I don't want to get back together with him, and I genuinely wish him well, but I wasn't prepared for how hard it would be to see him with someone else. He even asked me for advice on date spots and gift ideas, which feels painful. I don't want to make it awkward for everyone else to lose my place in the group, but I'm struggling emotionally. How do I keep things civil when my heart still feels like a mess?
Yeah, well, just send him a text,
What? Saying what?
Don't ask me nothing else, because personally, I hope you die.
I love it.
Yeah. What you ask me? Don't ask me nothing else about this female dog. Don't ask me nothing else about this female dog and what she want. I don't give a what you buy her.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And get out the friend group. What do you think?
Pretty clear.
Stop
new
hanging
friends.
I mean, start dating.
New friends. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
see what we do to get over you. We get another you
immediately. That evening.
Now, will the rules be the same if she starts dating and bring her man around the group, the friend group?
Oh, he gonna want to throw up too. See, we all be out there together throwing up. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
How about just a new friend group? Period. New friends. Moving on.
That too. I like
but
that.
see, they college people. They do that.
They young.
They knew each other in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they little friend group. They got that. My son's got that. They little group. They little corny little group too. They're corny as hell.
All right.
Because you know what they specialize in?
What?
Faking like they got money. That's their specialty. Faking like they got money.
What,
Well,
like
how
with what
are
they
your
wear,
kids
with what they
faking?
drive?
How are they faking? Because you got money. How are they faking? Your kids.
They in that group, they be faking too.
But how? They have money. You got money.
No. They don't
have
don't.
money.
I have, yeah.
No. I have money. Yeah.
So they really are
affiliated
faking.
with. Yeah, you're affiliated. But no, I have. Do
you have to know that? Do they know that already? You got the money. They don't. Did they know that?
Yeah, ask them.
Your kids.
You can ask any one of my kids. They tell you he don't give us nothing. No.
All right, we have time for another one, Steve. This is from Jordan on Steve Harvey FM. Jordan says, I found an AirTag hidden in my car. Then I found another one in the pocket of a jacket I always wear. I asked my girlfriend about it, and she's been tracking me for a couple of months, and she's really happy that I've been honest with her about where I say I'm going when we're not together. I guess it was some kind of BS loyalty test. How much of a red flag is this?
Well, you finding AirTags.
Yeah, she's tracking.
She tracking you, dog. I mean, I think it may not be for you. It may probably some baggage she had. She's been cheated on before, and that's her way. So she has, like Shirley just said, some trust issues. So yeah, there is a red flag. She has to, if she's not going to trust you, that's not going to work. Even if you're not doing nothing. Because if I know you checking on me and I ain't doing nothing, then I'm going to have to give you a reason.
You going to do something?
Yeah, I don't want you to be in all this in vain.
Since we're checking.
It's not right for you to be checking for nothing.
I don't want to let you down, huh?
Yeah.
That's what they say. When you're looking, you usually find something.
Find stuff.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So this is a red flag for him, you're saying?
I mean, it is, man, because she's got to work through some things. Mm-hmm. She may never fully trust you.
Wow.
That's sad because a relationship is built on trust.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the countdown is on for the Met Gala it's on May 5th. This year's celebrity co-chairs are Pharrell Williams, Lewis Hamilton, Coleman Domingo, and A$AP Rocky. And NBA superstar LeBron James is the honorary chair. This year's theme is tailored for you, and the show will spotlight black designers and will also have a menswear theme. More Met Gala news. 54-year-old supermodel Naomi Campbell said she would never attend a Met Gala again. She says she's too old and the event gives her anxiety. Okay, so just in case you're wondering and thinking about going to the Met Gala, the ticket price is $75,000 just for one seat and up to $350,000 for a table. So, Steve, what do you think, since you're the only one on this show?
What is it to stand up against the wall? Is it what's that thing?
There you go, HR.
Stand up against
Half
the wall.
rich HR.
Not human resources, half rich, right? Yeah, that's a lot. $75,000 for one seat. Wow.
What?
Steve, would you go to the Met Gala?
Well, I actually thought I'd get invited, but obviously not.
You have to be invited?
Yeah, you can't just show up. Yeah, you have to be invited.
I'm not finna pay no $75,000 for no chair, no table. Get my picture took. I can take my picture and post it whenever I want it.
For free.
Ooh, $75,000. All right. Coming up, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You've heard us talk about the benefits of Globe Life Insurance. Globe Life has been protecting families for generations. Globe Life is easy to buy with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, guys, it is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have a quick makeout session while you have friends and family over? Oh, a quickie. Or would you rather wait and have a long makeout session when everyone leaves?
Hey. No, let's do it now.
Yeah. While everybody's there?
Yeah. Quick and to the point.
I'm going to be asleep later on. Let's just go and do this now.
Get this over.
While they out there talking over. They over there making potato salad and barbecue sandwiches. Come on.
Nice and quick.
All right. Quickies it is. All right. Would you rather be a famous chef or a famous musician?
Chef.
Oh, famous musician. I don't want people to see me. I don't be in the back cooking. What the hell I'm back there for? A famous chef.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. You know, Tommy likes to
cook nothing for nobody. No, hell no. Give me a bass. Let me go and get the bunker.
I was going to ask you what instrument.
I want to be a musician.
Yeah, bass,
what
piano,
about you,
or sax.
Yeah, I'm going to be a musician. I don't want to be no famous chef. Who ever said, you know what, I really am into the chef? Nobody says that. Ain't nobody checking
y'all gonna put some spec on these chefs around this country.
We respect the food they making, but ain't nobody.
Yeah. Junior, did
you
you
in the back? We don't even
mustache?
see you. We don't even see you.
Junior, did you trim your mustache?
Look like you cut it off. Look like it's gone.
Yeah, I trimmed it up. Yeah.
Junior, who told you to do that?
You did.
You said. I swear to God, he said, didn't he?
Yes.
I said, clip your dead ends. That's too far. Ends, boy. Ends.
That's your mustache. You do what you want to your mustache. That ain't your mustache.
I did what you asked me to do.
That ain't what I told you to do.
He thinks he's the mustache, expert.
Well, he got the best mustache. I know that. But I
you
did
got
what
it wrong.
he
Just cut it off.
He said, clip the ink. I did. And now I'm still in trouble. I don't know
Why you sound like you finna cry about it? Cut it out.
Because them ain't ends you done cut. You done cut your whole mustache off. It's just gone now. You start over.
Why do you care so
Do
much?
like I tell you next time. Ask me.
Junior, why you looking like that? Junior, would you rather a mustache or not?
I'd rather not have it no more.
He's about to cry.
Steve,
Well,
you
I
have
Be trying to
crushed
do what he
him.
tell me that when I don't do it right, he gonna tell the world I didn't do it right.
Well, I'm looking at you on this Zoom. I've been wondering what's different the whole morning.
Cause
I thought it was your lighting. I thought because you had on a black
Lighting?
t-shirt.
Do your wife like it?
she said the same thing as Steve said. Like, what did you do wrong? I knew somebody gonna say it.
She said, what, Junior?
What you do to your mustache? But I said, you know what, babe, I clipped the ends. I didn't expect to come to work today and hear my uncle say the same thing.
Your voice is trembling,
Because you
Junior.
clipped more than ends, boy.
Wow.
Man, I don't even know why.
You ain't gonna never have no mustache.
You ought to just do back hair. Just do some hair on your back.
Junior, would you rather magic shave or Gillette?
Or you can do the Stephen A. Smith.
Coming up in 49 minutes
mustache.
after the hour. Last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day on this Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been a great day. Yeah. Steve? Does
Yes.
some closing for us? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to say something encouraging to people. You know, I'm so proud of fathers. I'm proud to be a father, and I applaud all fathers. Now, I'm also very proud of all the dads. I'm proud to be a dad. I'm proud to know the dads that I know. Now, you just said, Steve, a minute ago you said you're proud of all fathers. Well, congratulations, because fatherhood is an honor. But dad is a duty. There's an honor and a duty that comes with this thing called fatherhood. And I want to implore more men to do your duty. Anybody can father a child, but it takes another level to be the dad. To send a text, to show up at games, to go to school events, to support, to offer guidance, to show love, to be present, to take a phone call to answer a question. That's what being a dad is. Fatherhood is a privilege. Dad is a duty. I just want to make sure that more men take up the role of being a dad. Be active, man. And I understand that there are things that prevent that, and I do know. And I want to say this to women out there. If you are using your child as a pawn, you can't see him unless you get caught up on your child support. You can't see him because you dating this other woman. You can't be around him because of the way you did me. You are making life increasingly difficult for this child. Now, I got you and him may not get along, but please don't block him from being a dad. Because the only one that's going to hurt from that is your child. They the ones that will suffer. Now, there are men suffering because they can't get to their children for whatever the reason. And I know that. But if you are one of the sisters or one of the people that's holding your child as a pawn, come on now, let's think this thing through a little bit better. I got he did you wrong. I understand that. I got he done moved on. I got that too. I got he behind on child support payments. I understand that. But what I need for you to do, though, is to push that to the side for the sake of your child. Because there's a lot that a dad offers. It really, really is. And we need more dads out here. I guess it was pushed to the forefront because of this weekend with the draft with the Sanders family. And I watched how this thing played out. Now, I don't want to get into the draft and the whole thought of I realizing it was collusion with the owners and we're going to make an example out of Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son and all that. I got all of that. But what got this young man and his brothers to this level was because there was a father who was active in their lives. And that's the real story here. What got Serena and Venus to where they are reached, the heights that they reach, because there was an active father in their life who was being a dad. The reason Tiger Woods got to the level he was because of a man named Earl Woods. The reason that all of the ball boys are balling right now is because there was a Mr. Ball. There was a ball in there, a father who was active, who was an active participant in their children's life. I am who I am today because there was an old black man who poured everything into me. Man, if it wasn't for this dude, whew, I'm telling you, just don't know the importance of a father in these children's lives. And we have got to start applauding that and not penalizing it. We have got to start making that a celebration. I am telling you, man, fathers who are out there being dads, I take my hat off to you because you are important. You are critical. Now, I understand the system has done everything to destroy the family basis in our community, and they are still doing it. And I know how difficult it is to be a father, no matter who you are, no matter what color you are or what. It's just hard to be a father and a dad. So take up the banner and wear it well. And those of you that got to deal with the extra that comes with it because of who we are, deal with it. You ain't the first one. You ain't the last one. You ain't the only one. There are those of us who have had to deal with it. Make a way for your children. Be present. Be persistent. Show up. Find a way to work it out with your girls so you can get your hands on them boys and get your hands on them girls. But get active in their life. We need more of what we've been seeing lately that's not being shown enough. All the barbers that's fathers, the truck drivers that's fathers, the Uber drivers that's fathers, the people that work at PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, all y'all fathers and mailmen, I take my hat off to you today and keep doing what you're doing because you are necessary. Those are my closing remarks today. Hey, y'all.
Steve Harvey contest, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.